One of the most famous travel writers in the country is in the Rogue Valley tonight.
Yeah, he's here as part of a 10-city tour across Oregon, talking with voters about Measure 91. If passed, recreational marijuana would be legal in November.
NBC5's Kyle Averman spoke with Rick Steves today. Joins us live with more. Kyle?
Yeah, Craig and Natalie, Rick Steves has now been traveling across Europe for more than 20 years, and he says it's his travel experiences that have helped him shape his views on why Oregonians should legalize marijuana next month.
This time, we're really on the edge. Stay with us as we explore the best of Northern Ireland.
He has been sharing his travel advice for more than 2 decades.
I've spent a third of my adult life living out of a 9x22 by 14-inch carry-in the airplane-sized suitcase.
Today, travel host and writer Rick Steves is in Southern Oregon talking with fans and voters alike about Measure 91, which, if passed next month, would legalize recreational marijuana.
This is not pro-pot. This is smart public policy with a persistent problem that needs to be dealt with in some way other than the status quo.
In front of a packed crowd at the Medford Library, Steve shared stories of his adventures through Europe and how they've shaped his views on legalizing marijuana here at home.
And it's very important to understand, based on every other society's track record, when we legalize, tax, and regulate marijuana here in Oregon, use will not go up. We'll just take the crime out of the equation and we'll let local law enforcement be able to refocus its energy on.
In 2012, Oregon voters failed a similar measure. Steves believes the biggest difference between the last attempt and Measure 91 is more public safety and regulation.
Oregon has a smart law, a law that is a public safety law rather than a pot-friendly law, and that's why I think it has a very good chance of passing.
Steves, who lives in Washington State, also sponsored their recreational marijuana law that passed back in 2012 and feels Oregon is taking the best parts of both Oregon and Colorado's laws.
My friends who are the insiders, the policy wonks of drug reform policy in the United States, are calling marijuana's Measure 91 the gold standard of smart, tax, regulate, and legalize marijuana laws that other states will learn from.
But he knows not everyone agrees with him.
Once in a blue moon, somebody says, I know what you think about marijuana, and we're not going to take your tours, and we're not going to use your guidebooks anymore. And all I can think is Europe's going to be more fun without you, okay?
Now, the vote on No on 91 campaign had no one here in Southern Oregon available for comment today, but they worry legalizing marijuana would make it more available to kids. And you can find out more about Measure 91 on our website. That's KOBI5.com. Now, Rick Steves will be hosting another discussion tonight at 7 o'clock at the Rogue Valley Unitarian Universalist Fellowship in Ashland before heading off to Bend tomorrow. Live at the Odd News Center, Kyle Averman, NBC5 News.